Describing my passion for fishing is something I probably could never put into words. I don't really know if I can describe my passion for tournament fishing either. It doesn't matter if it's a $25 entry fee or a $5,000 entry fee. I fish tournaments in pursuit of something much greater. The night before any tournament, I play all these scenarios over and over in my head. I think about what spots I'm hitting first, what lures I'm gonna throw, what are my backup plans next. Then I start to wonder, what's the weather like? What the wind direction's gonna be? Then how am I gonna set up on the fish? Everybody's going up north. Makes me wanna think, reverse my strategy. Next thing I know, I got 6 to 8 hours to get this thing done. It's kind of like playing chess. You know, you plan your next move before it's even gonna happen. And timing is everything. You can sit there and ponder every possible outcome, but living it is a completely different story.
This is the National Professional Fishing League, where 130 anglers will compete 6 times in 2024 for a chance at $100,000.
Bruiser Baits Pro from Ellijay, Georgia. Put your hands together for Robert Wroblewski. 15 pounds, 13 ounces, a 2-day total of 29 pounds and 7 ounces is going to put you right there in 7th spot. Put your hands together, folks, right there for Robert Wroblewski. There you go, man. Right there.
It all started when I was 10 years old. I grew up in Miami, and I remember catching my first peacock bass. And I remember not wanting to touch it at all. And I used to steal my mom's yellow gloves underneath the sink so I could hold the fish and my bait, and then I would return them back, and she would get so pissed off because they stink like fish. So when I was in high school, I joined a couple club tournaments, and I went ahead and fished my very, very first tournament. It was over in Lake Placid. I remember going on a bass boat for the very first time, and the guy was literally running like 70 miles an hour, and I was scared shitless about it, no lie. So my family wanted me to go to college, and I did. But all I ever wanted to do was to fish. I mean, they told me it was just a dream, it's a hobby, but to me, it was way more than that. It is my dream, and I want it more than anything in the world.
Knowing Rob, the guy who eats, sleeps, and shits fishing, I guess. That's all he thinks about, that's all he cares about.
So Rob's definitely had a deep passion for fishing as long as I've known him, whether it's in the Florida Everglades or up here in the mountains of North Georgia.
Well, you know, winning is the ultimate goal, right? I think it was hard for him transitioning from being an Okeechobee guy.
Yeah!
And then when we moved here, he was struggling in the beginning. And so he feels like he's more ready than he was in 2022 to win.
When Rob's fishing a tournament, sometimes you won't hear from him for 3 or 4 days. He's usually quick to respond, but if he's fishing, you'll never hear from him.
Funny fishing story. Well, I haven't known him very long. I figured him being a professional and all, he'd be, you know, really good. If he could catch every fish that bit, he'd have 30 pounds every tournament.
Oh, man.
I mean, everyone in fishing, we go through a mental period where we need a break.
There we go. Look at that. Wow.
He was really disheartened that he couldn't fish. He didn't complain about it, but I knew it bothered him every single day. So the future for Rob in fishing, I think a lot of it is sponsor dependent, and I really want him to be able to live his dream. And if he can get the sponsors to back him for 2024 and going forward, you know, he'll get them the media attention that they need. And I think there's a lot of local people here in Ellijay that would love to sponsor a good guy like Rob.
What do you say to people who are fishing against Rob?
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
He wants to win, period. Coming back 2024, you can see it in his eyes, the way he prepares, the way he preps, breaking down these legs. He's ready to go and compete for a shield on the 2024 NPFL season.
Put your hands together, folks, right there for Robert Wroblewski.
Rob Wroblewski of LJ, Georgia is back in the field in 2024 after taking a year off in 2023. If he's going to find that winner's circle and cash in that $100,000 check, he's going to have to bring all of his skills to the table.
When I think about the future of my fishing career, I think about winning tournaments, I think about partnering with brands that believe in me, and I think about everything that stands between me and the win. My name is Rob Wroblewski, and that's my story.
Be a bunch of old guys, but hey, the win is a win.